If the Browns decide to take a swing at wide receiver in free agency, Gabe Davis might be a really good fit. Again, this is from Mac. Yards per catch rankings the last few years. So in 2023, he was 6th, 16.6. 2022, second at 17.4. 2021, 9th, 15.7. Keep in mind, that was in Ken Dorsey's offense. And he's a guy that showed up big in big games for the Bills.
Yeah, and you like that trick. You know, you're looking at a guy who's got one major skill set, but it is highly effective, and it was highly effective in Dorsey's offense. So it's an element you would like to see added to Cleveland. I don't think he's a number 2. I don't see that, but I think he's a good ancillary piece. You don't get worse by adding a Gabe Davis, but I don't think he can be the only plan to advance this passing game, especially from your wide receiver room. I think that it needs to be a more in-depth approach. But you can add a Gabe Davis. I just think you need to add something else. I would be happier with someone like Calvin Ridley than Gabe Davis.
What about like an earlier draft pick in Gabe Davis, or do you think you need a veteran presence in addition to?
No, not necessarily. You have Amari Cooper. You have that veteran presence. You know, I think if you was an addition, if you were to use 54 at a wide receiver, you could swing pretty big on a guy who could develop and not have to rely on him right away if you do go get a Gabe Davis. But I think that no matter what the plan is, you need to find a 2 to pair with Amari that has one upside, because we've gotten lucky with wide receiver injuries these last couple of years. And Amari's played banged up a lot, but he still managed to get out there. That luck could run out, and you might need someone who could take over for a game or two while he's on the sideline. So I think that needs to be the approach. I wouldn't rule out both. I wouldn't rule out a upper end free agent as well as a higher draft pick than we're used to seeing the Browns take at that position.